introduction about Slim. So let me talk a little bit about marketing, because I do have a history with regard into this course, because I myself also started my marketing career after doing PCM. So that is way back 20 years ago. So I, of course, did my A levels in the math stream, and I never had in my mind to become a marketer. So all I wanted to do was to become an IT professional. So on that basis, I thought, okay, I'll do maths, but I couldn't make it for the university. So I had to, if I wanted to make to the university, I had to make the second attempt. So, but I didn't have that intention, even though my parents, my relatives, they were telling no, because all my peers, my relations who did A levels during that time, they wanted to do second time, but I said no. So I want to do, then I thought I want to do management, because at that time, back in 2001, 2002 period, there was a high trend for SEMA. So there's a whole lot of peers from my school, from those other colleagues who were in my batch. So they were all doing this. But then I thought, okay, I should evaluate that. But unfortunately, I missed that intake. So then I was left with nothing. So I just thinking what to do, because I can't, because I had to wait for another 6 months in order to get to the next intake. So then accidentally, I thought I saw this ad by Slim at that time, and then I inquired and I came to Slim. At that time, it was in Kolpiti, the Lakshman's building. So I came there and I inquired, and it made me interested. It's a 3 months program. So also, since I did in my O levels, we covered commerce. So I've heard some of the terms when I looked at the course content. So I thought, okay, might as well do it. And that's where I got the interest. And I'm happy that I became, during that time, I became the second runner-up of the batch. So unlike now, we didn't have this amount of students, because now we have PCM course available island-wide across many study centers. But at that time, we only had Colombo and Kandy. So I was so happy, and then that's where it triggered me. And then when I met the lecturers, I mean, of course, they are still in those, some of them are still in your panel. So they really inspired us, because the way they come, the way they talk, they have vehicles. So at that time, at the age of 20, 21, so this is what something that you are aspired. So that gave me, right, some kind of a interest in marketing. So then, so actually that's where, I mean, you know, I'm sure most of y'all must be school leavers. Those who had done A levels last year, probably even O levels who are waiting results or something, and also some of the professionals who have started marketing, or even non-marketers who want to know about marketing. So I think it is a very interesting career. As a discipline, it's very interesting also. It's very dynamic. So, and now the trends are also changing very fast. You all know that the digital era has already come, and now digital marketing has become the key tool in marketing. I think you'll learn all this. But I want to tell, I want to specifically address those who are starting the career, the school leavers. I think you have chosen the right discipline or function. Then number two, why Slim? Of course, I think as our MC mentioned, unlike any other places which offer marketing programs, you are with the national body. So we have been in existence for more than 50 years. So we were founded in 1970, and this organization is managed by the membership. Membership means professional marketers. So we are also representative of our members. So every year, the members appoint the board or the executive committee to manage the institute. So this is not a private ownership. Therefore, we don't have the institute doesn't have a profit motive. In other words, to earn from students on that basis. So our mandate is national contribution. So as you know, we want to make marketing as the drive force towards economic prosperity. So on that premise, so all our efforts. So you must have heard about Slim before. So we do a lot of national events. Then we do a lot of national programs, training programs. We do all sorts of things to develop. One thing is to upskill this marketing profession so that they can contribute towards the economic prosperity. So you have come to the right place. So within, I think, if you do this PCM successfully, the postgraduate diploma is in your path. And after that, you have the MBA. We have a marketing MBA by a UK university, recognized UK university. So within a 2 to 2.5 years span, you can be a professional MBA qualified person, a marketing professional. So that's the path we have for you. So I hope I don't intend to speak much. Sorry, Dinesh, I took little time, but I think our guest speaker and Sampath, our lecturer, will enlighten you more on this area. But I thought I should create that interest to you from Slim point of view. So with that note, I hope that you will enjoy the course and hope that you will, maybe in 2 to 3 years time, I want to see most of you in the graduation ceremony and to become an MBA professional. So with that note, wish you all the best and have a pleasant day. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Mr. Gayan, for those insightful words of yours. And I think you truly inspired the audience around. Thank you very much. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time that we move to the kind of pinnacle moment on today's agenda. That is the guest speech. So let me give a brief intro about our guest speaker today. That is, as you can see on the screen, Mr. Shane Bernard, a chartered marketer, lecturer in marketing management, a monetizer of new tech ventures, and former travel industry professional. So Mr. Shane Bernard is a tech profession personality in the field of information technology whose motive is to transform ventures through world-class enterprise resource planning solutions with a career experience of 8 years in diverse sectors including travel, IT, mobile technologies, and education as well. As an eminent personality in the business and technology fields and a chartered marketer by profession, Mr. Shane has held portfolios such as Business Development Manager for Etsenit Business Solutions, also Assistant Managers Tours for NCART Travels, and June Executive for Aitken Spence Travels. Apart from his industrial experience as a practitioner, he also is a lecturer in marketing for United Nations Population Fund and the Colombo Institute of Research and Psychology. In complementing with global needs, Mr. Shane holds a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Travel and Tourism Management from the Rajarata University, Sri Lanka, and Master of Business Administration from Postgraduate Institute of Management. So with that brief, let me hand this virtual space over to Mr. Shane Bernard, our guest speaker for today. Over to you, Shane.
Thank you very much, Dinesh. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are. Yes, Shane.
Super. Thank you for that very overwhelming introduction, to be honest. Thanks a lot. So once again, taking up from the previous personality, very good morning to everyone. Really glad to be here today, and a warm welcome to all the participants specifically, as well as to the Slim panel who is here. And on that note, before I actually start up, I'd like to thank Ms. Shantini Pereira for actually taking the initiative of having me on board today, for connecting me today as a guest speaker to deliver a key message and maybe take you through some potential benefits that's around the corner for all of the participants as a result of you successfully completing your PCM. So really glad to see everyone. And I'm sure everyone is on board with a lot of hopes and with a lot of ambitions about their future. Everyone is geared up about embarking on a new journey in marketing. So what I can tell you on the very outset that you are in the right place. Harima තැනට ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ. That's because to give you a very brief introduction about my affiliation with Slim and with my affiliation with marketing. I'm actually a very humble but proud product of Slim. So just like you, I was also a part of Slim as a student back then. So today I handle a completely different business function. And initially, as Dinesh explained, I was attached to the tourism industry in the country, a very versatile industry. And then I am in the tech industry right now. So with terms of my affiliation with Slim, I did my postgraduate diploma in marketing, the PG DIP, the one that you're going to do after PCM. So I hope that everyone successfully completes your PCM first of all, which is one of the blockbuster courses you get right now. I'm telling it with experience. So my PG DIP was done at Slim back in 2010. Yes, that will give away that I'm pretty old than most of you guys as well. And I did my CIM qualification at Slim as well. So I have a lot of affiliations to the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. And as at the end of the day, as I said, I'm a product of Slim itself. So guys, that being said, let's get into, let's cut down to the chase and understand why we are here today. So just like you, I was also in a classroom. අපිට ඒ කාලේ නම් virtual තිබ්බේ නැහැ. We had to go to the classroom. So it was back in Slim Kandy, back in 2010. Just like you, I was also sitting in a classroom with a little bit of a less idea about what I'm really doing. I didn't have much of an idea about marketing or why I should do this or what exactly I will learn through this. So ඔයාලා වගේම මමත් ක්ලාස්රූම් එකේ හිටියා ස්ලිම් කැන්ඩි බ්‍රාන්ච් එකේ. මට මතකයි එතකොට මැනේජර් හිටියේ මිස් ඉන්දිකා. එයා අපිට බ්‍රීෆ් එකක් දුන්නා කෝස් එක ගැන. අපිට ලෙක්චරර්ස්ලා ගොඩක් එදා හම්බුණා. මිස් නේෂාම් බමුණුආරච්චි, මිස් පර්ලි, මිස් භාරත ඒ හැමෝම අපිට එදා බ්‍රීෆ් එකක් දුන්නා. මොකද්ද මේ කෝස් එකෙන් වෙන්නේ? කොහටද ඔයාලට මේකෙන් යන්න පුළුවන් ෆියුචර් එක? Right. So I was also with a lot of hopes in my head, sitting just like you, hoping that my future will be successful and hoping that I will have a successful career in the future. So basically, I had a lot of challenges back then, right? So before I cut down to the slim part, I was a student back in a government university, right? I was from the University of Rajarata, that is in Mihintale, and I studied in Kandy. So it's two different locations after all. So during weekdays, I was in Mihintale, and during weekends, I was in Kandy. So a lot of time management was needed, right? සතිය දවස්වල මිහින්තාලේ යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ ඉඳලා සතියාන්ත දවස්වල ස්ලිම් එකට ඇවිල්ලා අවුරුදු දෙකක් 2010 ඉඳන් 2012 වෙනකම් time management එකත් එක්ක ලොකු fight එකක් කරා. I'm sure most of you have a lot of concerns whether you will be able to manage this. You have work commitments, you have personal commitments, right? You may be studying right now, you may be at home with a lot of commitments. So time management may also be a small concern in your mind. But let me tell you this, guys, when it comes to managing your time, no one else will do it for you, right? So there's something that I always believe, that if the life that is going right now in front of me, if it's a movie, I need to be the hero, not someone else, right? Movie එකක් යනවා නම් මම තමයි ඒකේ hero. What I want the hero to do, that is exactly what I will do right now. So there is something that you want in your life to achieve, maybe down the line in 2 years, in 2.5 years, maybe with an MBA, maybe in 5 years to become a top manager? Yes. No one else will do it for you. So guys, it's up to you at the end of the day to manage your own time, to bring everything together. But while at Slim, I'll give you one advice: enjoy it. Because once we turn back and look about our experience at Slim, we have a lot of connections that we have developed. Slim එක ඇතුලෙන් අපි හදාගත්ත connections අපිත් එක්ක තාම වැඩ කරනවා. තාම ඒගොල්ලෝ අපිත් එක්ක professional field එකේ අපිට හම්බ වෙනවා. So my advice is, guys, enjoy your time at Slim. It's a very nice atmosphere to be in. You get a lot of lecturers. As the previous speaker said, they come in nice vehicles. We also really like that atmosphere back then. To become like that one day. So guys, what I can tell you is you're in the right place. You're currently in a Y junction. So it's up to you to pick the right path. So you're currently in the best place to take your next step, right? So in the meantime, some of you may have a question in your mind. Why exactly do you study marketing, right? ගොඩක් කට්ටිය ගොඩක් දේවල් කියනවා. ඔයා මේක කරන්න. ඔයා බැංකින් පැත්තට යන්න. ඔයා මාකටිං කරන්න. ඔයා මේ ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එක තෝරගන්න. ඒ වගේ ගොඩක් අයිඩියාස් දෙන අය ඉන්නවා, right? අපිටත් ඒ වගේ තමයි. අපි කෝස් එකක් සිලෙක්ට් කරන්න යද්දි මටත් ඒ කාලේ ගොඩක් අයිඩියාස් එනවා, right? මම අදටත් සතුටු වෙනවා මේ මාකටිං පැත්තට ගිය එක ගැන. මොකද අද අපි ගත්තොත් ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රීස් මාකටිං ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල්ස්ලා මාකටිං වලට ඇෆිලියේටඩ් අය හැමතැනම ඉන්නවා, right? Let me give you an example. If you take the industries of banking, right? If you take the industry of finance, insurance, right? Automobile, right? Let's say advertising, right? Media. If you take NGOs, private companies, government companies, all of these sectors, they do have a marketing affiliation. Because guys, marketing is exactly what drives most of these organizations forward, right? So in that sense, now you can see the opportunities. You can see the opportunities irrespective of the industry you're in, right? I'm telling you with my experience. I have been in two different industries. I have been in travels and I have been in IT. අහස පොළොව වගේ industries දෙකක්. Travel industry එකයි IT industry එකයි. හැබැයි මේ මොන industry එකේ හිටියත් marketing driving force එකක් විදිහට තමයි මම දැකලා තියෙන්නේ, right? So I have seen marketing as a complete driving force to whatever the industries that I have been affiliated, right? So what will PCM give you? The most important question. So there is marketers all over. You get a lot of marketers everywhere. You get a lot of industries affiliated with marketing. So why on earth do you do PCM? That's a question sometimes you might have, right? Okay. So in PCM, what you will get is the critical knowledge about all the fundamentals you need to know before you dive into the deep end, right? So before you dive into the deep end, PCM will give you the toolkit that will help you to stay without drowning. Okay. So in the moment you step the next step into your postgraduate diploma, into your MBA, right? Trust me, guys, the PCM course content, it will help you even when you're doing your MBA. So when I'm doing my MBA right now, I still refer to the PCM book by Mr. Sylvester, because all of that, it has a lot of fundamentals into it, right? A lot of valid fundamentals, right? So what Slim will do is, right? What Slim will do, or PCM, what it will do is, it will prepare you to make the right choices for the right future with the right material, right? So that is what you will get as the result of coming on board with an institute like Slim, right? So that being said about the PCM, I'll give you a very interesting example, which you can actually think about. This example will give you an idea about the opportunities you get, right? මම ඔයාලට example එකක් දෙන්නම්. PCM ගැන අපි කතා කරා. මගේ experience එකත් එක්ක මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට explain කරා. මම ඔයාලට example එකක් දෙන්නම්. ඔයාලට ඉස්සරහට තියෙන opportunities මොන වගේ opportunities ඉස්සරහට හම්බ වෙන්නේ කියන එක ගැන ඔයාලට වැඩිදුර idea එකක් ගන්න. Right? I'll give you an idea about what kind of opportunities you have in front of you. Let's take Sri Lanka as an example, right? if you take Sri Lanka as an example, if I ask you a question, what does Sri Lanka really need right now? Okay, I'm talking from a professional's aspect, right? What does Sri Lanka need right now? Some of you may tell, we need petrol, we need gas, we need diesel, we need medicine. Well, some of you may say we need eggs. Totally understandable, right? Totally understandable. So to get all of this, we need finances. We need the ability to purchase these things, right? That is why we are in a soup right now. But even to pitch Sri Lanka to get adequate finances, a hari finances tika, a hari ප්‍රතිපාදන ටික අපිට ගන්න අපිට නැති ලොකුම අඩුවක් තමයි branding, right? As a country, we lack a lot of branding, guys. I'm giving you an example and coming down to your future possibilities, right? So put this into your head like a very fun example. So what we need is branding. අපිට හොඳ නමක්, right? Sri Lanka කියවම ලෝකේ ඉන්න මිනිස්සු දුවනවා නම් I don't think that's good branding at the end of the day. I don't think that is a good name that we can be proud of, right? So how does the world know us? Before 2009, Sri Lanka was known as land like no other, right? So then after that, we became small miracle. In about 2014 or 15, if I'm not mistaken, we became Australia, wonder of Asia. So now we are so Sri Lanka. ඔය වගේ ගොඩක් නම් අපිට කියනවා, right? ඉස්සරහට එක දෙයියෝ තමයි දන්නේ, right? හැබැයි අපිට හරි identification එකක් අපිට හදාගන්න බැරි නම්, right? අපිට රටක් විදිහට අපිව ඉස්සරහට portray කරගන්න බැරි නම්, right? අපිට කෙනෙක් විදිහට අපි හැමෝටම නමක් තියෙනවා. අපිට රටක් විදිහට අපි මෙන්න මේකයි කරන්නේ. අන්නේ idea එක දෙන්න බැරි නම් අන්න එතන look gap එකක් තියෙනවා. Right? So if you take India, if you take countries like Malaysia, they have this unique approach. They have this uniform approach. 10 years ago, India was incredible India. 15 years ago, Malaysia was truly Asia. Still they are the same. So guys, what I want to tell you with this example is Sri Lanka needs good marketers. Lanka for the marketers alone. So that is the gap I like to see you guys filling, right? So we have a lot of marketers who have come out from Slim. We need more, right? We need more of you guys to step on board and take this up. So even if you are thinking about traveling away to another country, trust me guys, still there are a lot of opportunities remaining in this island yet. So you can do your PCM, advance into your postgraduate diploma, learn a lot about the world of marketing than you know right now, right? So as I said, through PCM, to make you a good marketer, right? You will not only study the fundamentals of marketing. Marketing wala මූලධර්ම විතරක් නෙවෙයි, fundamentals විතරක් නෙවෙයි ඔයාලට cover වෙන්නේ. Not only the marketing basics, guys, there will be a lot of practical applications, right? There'll be a lot of practical applications with the current scenario, with the ලෝකේ වෙන ලංකාවේ වෙන examples එක්ක ගොඩක් practical examples වලට කතා වෙනවා. අපිට නැති ලොකු advantage එකක් ඔයාලට දැන් තියෙනවා. අපිට ඒ කාලේ තිබ්බේ නැති digital marketing කියන concept එක PCM වලට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා, right? So we didn't have digital marketing as a major concept back then, but now you guys are very lucky because you have a whole module called digital marketing, which is the future, right? මම අර කලින් කියපු gap එක, අර කලින් කියපු marketers වල නැති gap එක fill කරන්න තියෙන හොඳම tool එකක් තමයි digital marketing. Currently PCM syllabus එක ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා, right? So guys, that is the kind of opportunity that is right there in front of you right now. So as I said, you need to understand whether you want to take it or leave it, right? So I'm sure you have made the right decision in coming on board on an open day like this and listening to what we have to say as the products of Slim. So guys, that's mainly what I wanted to talk to you about, Matara. ඒ nutshell එක තමයි mainly ඔයාලට දෙන්න ඕනේ. ගොඩක් සතුටුයි. ලොකු crowd එකක් අද ඉන්නවා. PCM, I can see PCM is developing a lot. It's very nice to see that. And guys, on that note, I want to wish you all the very, very best for your journey ahead. And thank you very much for hopping on board on a morning to enlighten your future. And I wish you nothing but the best and good luck with everything to come ahead. Thank you very much.
So that was Shane Bernard, and I think we were all inspired because he was really talking from a practical point of view and also explaining to us something what the future holds about marketing and branding. Now, ladies and gentlemen, shall we move on to some area of lecturing? Yes. So we are going to have a lecturer profile now. Yes, we are going to see and also hear Mr. Sampath Vijayasinghe, Senior Lecturer at the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. A versatile individual, currently working as General Manager for Seascape Logistics Pvt Ltd, with more than 20 years of experience in sales, customer care, channel development, FMCG brands, and communication. He has been exposed to different types of job roles in marketing, retail branding, in private sector companies of Sri Lanka, including multinational corporations such as Hemas Holdings, Holcim Lanka Limited, and Siam City Cement Lanka Limited. As a passionate, charismatic personality, Mr. Sampath is equipped with trade skills such as motivation, which is demanded so much these days, and leadership, and is a good negotiator as warranted by the business community. He holds membership in many prestigious organizations and is a resource panelist of SLIM. Mr. Sampath Vijayasinghe holds a Master of Business Administration from Postgraduate Institute of Management and also Postgraduate Diploma in Marketing from SLIM and Certificate in Logistics Services from the Freight Forwarding and Multimodal Transport Sri Lanka Freight Forwarders Association. So with that note, I hand over this virtual space to Mr. Sampath Vijayasinghe. Over to you.
Right. Thank you, Dinesha. Good morning to all of you all. So yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity to address the newly, the batch which is going to be started, PCM intake, new intake. Yeah, I think, thank you very much for the previous two speakers, Mr. Gayan and Mr. Shihan, so, setting the background for us to start this very important course this time. A lot of inputs, lot of experience shared, right? I'm very happy to hear from both of you all. Guys, once again, I welcome all of you all for this important session, PCM. I'm sure that most of you all, this is going to be the first step, what you all going to, start as your second level or rather higher education. So as our guest speaker also said, it's a right decision what you all have made. I'm sure that this is going to be like the first step and also a very important step in your life when it comes to your professional career development. Yes, guys. If I tell a little about SLIM, yes, we are the national body when it comes to marketing in Sri Lanka, and it is UGC approved institute for you all to do your higher studies. Again, I am also another product of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. I also started my education career or rather a professional career from SLIM as the first two speakers which did their presentations. Basically, if I talk a little about the content of this special program, PCM, guys, all basic theories will be covered in this within this 3 months or 4 months course, right? Which is also very important. As our guest speaker said, it's going to be a toolkit for you all to, do whatever into marketing as the beginners. And again, these basics, what you're going to learn from this course will be helpful for you all to throughout, even if you become general manager or director marketing or CEO of a good company, but still these basics will be at most important for you all to apply when you're going to make your decisions. The basics අපි හැමතිස්සෙම follow කරන්න ඕනේ. That is one thing. And again, you can always understand the context, how this is going to happen, what are the areas which you need to look on when you are doing taking decisions and taking special business related decisions in your organizations going forward once you start maybe doing your own business or working for a company. That is one thing. And again, the lecture panel. So I'm representing the entire lecture panel of this program. So you will be able to get the knowledge sharing of lecturers or other resource panelists who will be doing lectures for you guys. So always try to get the maximum out of them because most of them are expert in their respective areas what they are working in. So that is the most important part. As previously at the introductions they said, all these resource panelists are from reputed companies and who are having very good industrial exposure. They are ready to share their knowledge and experience and their expertise with you guys. So always be ready to grab everything within this period of time. That's one thing. And candidates, yes, the main message is, so before that, I can remember Mr. Gayan was mentioning marketing. So our desire is to, our vision is to make marketing as a drive force to develop the country's economy, which is at most important. I think our guest speaker also mentioned the same. So guys, be ready to take over this challenge and go ahead. And time management, the discipline is number one. Always try to be there inside the classroom at least 10 minutes before the lecture starts, and always be alert and try to be an active participant of these lectures by asking questions, taking notes and everything, because that would be the return what you can get out of this investment, because you are only investing your money for this important session. So it's up to you to get the maximum out of this resource panelist as well as the entire course. That is very important. And also always try to be, there's a very famous saying called begin with the end in mind. අපි දෙයක් පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ අවසානය කොයි වගේද කියන පින්තූරේ ඔළුවේ අපි තියාගෙන. Begin with the end in mind. So today you are going to start this course. So make sure that after 3 months or 4 months time, you all will be qualified people, at least first stage qualified people into marketing, which is very important. So proudly you can say after 4 months, I am a marketing qualified person, at least the beginning stage. So that will be the vision of this course. Of course, as I said, this will be the first step. After that, there are enough of courses and steps which you can climb up. Right? Try to be a professional. We can වෘත්තීමය වශයෙන් සාර්ථක පුද්ගලයෙක් වෙන්න අපි හැමෝම අද ඉඳන් හිතා ගන්න ඕනේ. ඒක තමයි මේ පළවෙනි පියවර අපි තබන්නේ. Right? So as we discussed, marketing is a center of business philosophy. That's how we said marketing is the center of business philosophy in any organization. Anik හැම department එකක්ම, logistics, IT, finance, legal, or maybe anything, HR, මේ හැම එකක්ම centralized වෙන්නේ marketing එකකට. So all the companies they drive the requirement of the marketing department. They only develop the product. They only think where we want to sell this. They only select what price, everything. So that's why we say marketing is the center of business philosophy of any organization, right? So that's why you guys going to be the professionals into the same subject. So be proud and be open. Always be ready to learn whatever the things which will be shared by your resource-based people, which is very important. So once again, guys, thank you very much for selecting SLIM as well as PCM and marketing as your career path. I wish you all the very best. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sampath, for your very insightful thoughts, and that sentence that you said, marketing is the center of business philosophy. I think that helped a lot of insights to us to think about the future. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, now I think we should move on to the program brief. So to do that, let me call to this virtual space Ms. Manisha Divyanjali, the Junior Executive of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing Business School. Over to you, Manisha.
Thank you very much, Dinesha. Let me share my screen first. Good morning, everyone, and warmly welcome you all to the world of marketing. On behalf of Slim Business School, I would like to welcome you all for the inauguration of Professional Certificate in Marketing program. So if I introduce myself, I am Manisha Divyanjali, the course coordinator of Professional Certificate in Marketing program of Slim Business School, Colombo. So, in my presentation today, I am going to brief more details related to PCM qualification. So, such as program content, evaluation criteria, important deadlines, as well as registration details also. So, not only that, therefore, I invite everyone to pay your attention because the information I am going to share with you will be really useful during your study period at SLIM. So with that, let's move to talk about PCM qualification. PCM. So in this qualification will cover the basic concepts of marketing and it will lay the foundation, the marketing as a profession also. The duration of this program will be 3 months and when it comes to this program, actually, this program has designed specially targeting the beginners of marketing. So as always, at this moment also, I can introduce PCM as a passport. The reason for that is, by using this passport, you can reach many destinations in this world of marketing. Okay, guys, with that, let's move to know about program outline of PCM program. So now you can see there are totally 12 modules. Under that, the first module is about nature and scope of marketing. The module 2 is about the marketing environment. Module 3 about the marketing mix. Under module 4, you can learn about marketing research and information systems. Under module 5, you can learn about consumer and organization buying behavior. When it comes to the module 6, you can learn about segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Module 7 is about product planning and development. Module 8 is pricing. And module 9, you can learn about distribution or place. Under module 10, you can learn about promotional planning. Module 11 is about marketing planning and control. Eventually, under module 12, you can learn about digital marketing. So, in considering this program outline, now you can clearly see that you don't need to have even a basic knowledge related to marketing for continuing PCM qualification. The reason for that is, you can see, we start our course with basic concepts of marketing. But at the end of our program, we end it with most trendy marketing topics in current business world, such as digital marketing. Okay, with that, let's move to talk about the assessment criteria. The assessment criteria of PCM qualification will go through assignment and written examination. So, when it comes to the assignment will be marked from 100% and it will be reduced to 40%. When it comes to the written examination, it will be marked from 100% and it will be reduced to 60%. So finally, in final evaluation, it will be marked from 100%. This 100% mean it is an addition of this 40% and 60%. PCM වල evaluation criteria එක ගැන කතා කරනකොට PCM වලදී ඒක evaluate කරන්නේ assignment එක සහ අවසානයේ පැවැත්වෙන written examination එක කියන දෙකේ එකතුවක් විදිහට. assignment එක ගත්තොත් assignment එක mark වෙන්නේ ලකුණු 100න්. ඒ ලකුණු 100 ලකුණු 40ක් දක්වා පරිවර්තනය වෙනවා. written examination එක ගත්තාම ඒක mark වෙන්නේ ලකුණු 100න් ලකුණු 100 ලකුණු 60ක් දක්වා පරිවර්තනය වෙනවා. මේ ලකුණු 40 සහ 60 කියන දෙකේ එකතුවක් විදිහට තමයි අවසානයේදී ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ evaluation වෙන්නේ. Okay guys, after that let's talk deeply about your assignment, okay? Your assignment submission deadline will be on 19th March 2023. And late submission grace period will be from 21st of March 2023 to 23rd of March 2023. Most importantly, in late submission, you should pay 3,000 rupees as the penalty fee. Not only that, by targeting your assignment, we have scheduled a separate assignment briefing session also. After that, this is about final written examination. Your final written examination will be held on 9th of April 2023. So, in there, the most important thing is, in order to sit for the examination, you should submit your assignment first. Without submitting your assignment, you cannot sit for the examination. PCM examination එකේදී අවශ්‍ය වෙන main requirement එකක් තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ examination එකට sit කරන්න කලින් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඔයගොල්ලෝ assignment එක submit කරලා තිබීම අනිවාර්යයි. Assignment එක submit කරලා තිබුණොතින් තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ admission එක issue වෙන්නේ examination එකේදී. Not only that, by targeting your written examination, we have scheduled a separate examination technique session also. Not only that, you will be received PCM past papers also in due course. Okay. After that, this is about grade description and criteria, students. So, in there, if you have scored between 40% and 59%, in that case, you will be awarded an ordinary pass. It means a C pass. If you have scored between 60% and 74%, in that case, you will be awarded a merit pass. It means a B pass. If you have scored 75% and above, in that case, you will be awarded a distinction pass. It means an A pass. Like that. Okay. After that, this is about student registration. In student registration, the first thing is about documentation. Under documentation, at the point of registration, you should submit copy of your national identity card, stamp size photograph, and copies of your educational certificate. So, submitting these documents is compulsory at the point of registration. PCM registration එකේදී ඔයගොල්ලන් සබ්මිට් කරන්න ඕන documents වර්ග තුනක් තියෙනවා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම. ඒ documents වර්ග තුන තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ NIC එක. ඒ කියන්නේ ජාතික හැඳුනුම්පතේ copy එකක්, stamp size photo එකක් සහ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ educational certificate වල copies තියෙනවා නම් ඒ copies උත් අපිට අවශ්‍යයි. After that, this is about your student registration number. At the point of registration, you will be received your student registration number. Now you can see this is a sample of a student registration number. Normally, student registration number include 10 digits. So remembering and properly using this student registration number is really important in PCM. Not only PCM, as a student of SLIM also, it is really important. ගත්තොතින් ඔයගොල්ලන් ස්ටුඩන්ට් රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් නම්බර් එක ගැන කිව්වොත් ඔයගොල්ලන් රෙජිස්ටර් වෙන අවස්ථාවේදී අපේ බිස්නස් ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් ඔෆිසර් කෙනෙක් හරහා ඔයගොල්ලන් අපේ කෝස් එකට රෙජිස්ටර් වෙන අවස්ථාවේදී ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ලැබෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ස්ටුඩන්ට් රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් නම්බර් එක. මේ ස්ටුඩන්ට් රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් නම්බර් එක මතක තබා ගැනීම සහ නිවැරදිව යොදා ගැනීම අත්‍යවශ්‍ය කාරණයක්. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පේනවා ඇති මේ ස්ටුඩන්ට් රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් නම්බර් එක මුලට 0.5ක් සහිත අංක 10ක නම්බර් එකක්. I think මේ ස්ටුඩන්ට් රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් නම්බර් එක important වෙන්නේ ඇයි? අත්‍යවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ ඇයි කියන එක මම පැහැදිලි කරන්නම්. ස්ලිම් එක ඇතුලේදී ඕගොල්ලන් අපි ඕගොල්ලන්ව අඳුනගන්නේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ නමින් නෙවෙයි. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ස්ටුඩන්ට් රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් නම්බර් එක හරහා. උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ඕගොල්ලන් ක්ලාසස් ඇටෙන්ඩ් වෙන්නේ. ඕගොල්ලන් ෆිසිකල් ක්ලාස් යන ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් නම් අපි ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඇටෙන්ඩන්ස් ෂීට්ස් දෙනවා. ඒ ඇටෙන්ඩන්ස් ෂීට් වල ක්ලියර් මෙන්ෂන් වෙලා තියෙනවා ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ස්ටුඩන්ට් රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් නම්බර් එක. ඒක ඉස්සරහින් ඕගොල්ලන් සයින් කරන්න. ඒ වගේම ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඔන්ලයින් ක්ලාස් එකට ඇටෙන්ඩ් වෙන ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් නම් අපි ඔන්ලයින් ක්ලාසස් තියන්නේ Microsoft Teams හරහා. එතනදිත් අපි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඇඩ්වයිස් කරනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ප්‍රොෆයිල් නේම් එක රීනේම් කරගන්න කියලා මේ ස්ටුඩන්ට් රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් නම්බර් එක යූස් කරගෙන. එතනදිත් අපි ඇටෙන්ඩන්ස් කන්සිඩර් කරනවා මේ ස්ටුඩන්ට් රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් නම්බර් එක බේස් කරගෙන. ඊට අමතරව assignment එකේදී ඔයගොල්ලෝ student registration number එක base කරගන්න ඕනේ, mention කරන්න ඕනේ එතනදී. examination එකේදීත් examination number එක විදිහට ඔයගොල්ලෝ use කරන්න මේ student registration number එක. ඒ විතරක් නෙවෙයි අවසානයේදී ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ results check කරන්න. ඒ වගේම certificate issue කරන අවස්ථාවේදීත් අපි මේ student registration number එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම consider කරනවා. ඒ නිසා මම මුලින්ම කිව්වා වගේ මේ student registration number එක පටලව ගන්නෙ නැතුව වරද්ද ගන්නෙ නැතුව හරියාකාරව අවශ්‍ය තැන්වලදී use කරන එක ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ වගකීමක්. Okay guys. After that, this is about PCM textbook and the class card. So after submitting the document which I mentioned above, you can collect your PCM textbook and the class card. Okay. After that, this is about coaching sessions of PCM. Normally, in PCM, we have two types of classes, weekend classes and weekday classes. When it comes to the weekend classes, PCM weekend classes will be commenced on 29th of January 2023. So normally we are conducting PCM weekend classes as physical sessions. So you can see this is the class schedule related to PCM weekend batch. So in there, you have classes on every Sunday from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Okay. When it comes to the PCM weekday classes will be commenced on 31st of January 2023. Normally, we are conducting PCM weekday classes as online sessions via Microsoft Teams. So now you can see this is the class schedule related to PCM weekday batch. In there also, you have classes on every Tuesday and Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So students, we will share these class schedules definitely with you before the class commencement, okay? After that, this is about the communications. In there, all the students are strictly advised to provide correct contact information at the point of registration. Mainly, email address and your mobile number. The reason for that is, in PCM, mainly we do our communication via emails. Registration point එකේදී අපි strictly ඔයගොල්ලන්ට advise කරනවා අපිට දෙන ඔයගොල්ලන් ලබා දෙන email address එක සහ mobile number එක 100% නිවැරදි එකක් විය යුතුයි සහ ඔබට email ලැබෙන එකක් විය යුතුයි. ඒකට හේතුව තමයි PCM වලදී අපි මුළුමනින්ම වගේ communications කරන්නේ emails හරහා. Time to time we use text messages also. අපි SMS හෝ text messages යොදා ගන්නවා. නමුත් mainly අපි email හරහා තමයි communications කරන්නේ. Communications කියන්නේ දැන් අපි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට class commencement වලදී class commencement වලට කලින් class schedules ඔයගොල්ලන් එක share කරගන්න. ඒ වගේම ඔයා online student කෙනෙක් නම් ඔයාගේ class link අපි share කරගන්නේ email එක හරහා. ඒ විතරක් නෙවෙයි class cancellations වෙනවා නම් අලුතින් classes reschedule වෙනවා නම් ඒ විතරක් නෙවෙයි ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ assignment එක අපි share කරගන්නවා email හරහා ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ study materials අපි share කරගන්නවා ඒ විතරක් නෙවෙයි අපිට ඔයගොල්ලෝන් එක කරන් තියෙන communications ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අපිට දෙන්න තියෙන පණිවිඩ සියරම අපි ලබා දෙන්නේ මේ email එක හරහා. ඒ වගේ වෙලාවකදී හිතන්න ඔයාගේ ඊමේල් එක වැරදි එකක් අපිට ලබා දීලා තිබුණා. නැත්තම් ඔයා දැන් ඊමේල් එක චේන්ජ් කරලා ඔයා දැන් පාවිච්චි කරන්න වෙන ඊමේල් එකක්. නමුත් අපේ සිස්ටම් එකේ ඒ ඊමේල් එක අප්ඩේට් වෙලා නැහැ. ඒ වගේ අවස්ථාවකදී මේ එන කමියුනිකේෂන්ස් එකක්වත් ඔයාට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ නිසා පළවෙනි දේ ඊමේල් එක හරියද කියලා චෙක් කරන්න. ඊමේල්ස් එන්නේ නැත්තම් අපිව දැනුවත් කරන්න. කෝස් කෝඩිනේටර් කෙනෙක් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඉන්නා කෝස් කෝඩිනේටර්ව දැනුවත් කරන්න. මම ඉදිරියේදී contact details කියන්නම්. කෝස් කෝඩිනේටර් දැනුවත් කරන්න ඊමේල්ස් එන්නේ නැහැයි කියලා. තව දෙයක් තමයි ඊමේල් කමියුනිකේෂන්ස් වලදී මුල්ම දවස්වල අපි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඊමේල්ස් කරද්දී ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපි එවන්නේ බල්ක් ඊමේල්ස්. අපි ළමයි 200කට 300කට වගේ ලොකු පිරිසකට එකපාර ඊමේල්ස් දාද්දී ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඊමේල් account එකෙන් අපේ ඊමේල් address එක identify කරගන්න බැරි වුණ අවස්ථාවලදී ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඊමේල් එකේ තියෙනවා inbox එකට අමතරව junk or spam කියලා folder එකක්. ඒ ස්පෑම් හෝ ජංක් කියන ෆෝල්ඩර් එක ඇතුලේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මුලින්ම අපි එවන ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ඊමේල් ස්ටෝර් වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා අපි ඊමේල්ස් එවුවාම ඒ ගැන කලබල නොවි පළවෙනි ස්ටෙප් එක විදිහට ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගිහින් බලන්න ස්පෑම් එකේ හෝ ජංක් එකේ ඊමේල් එක සේව් වෙලා ඇති. ස්පෑම් එකේ හෝ ජංක් එකේ චෙක් කරලත් ඊමේල්ස් ඇවිත් නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කරන්න ඕනේ ඊළඟ ස්ටෙප් එක තමයි අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම කෝස් කෝඩිනේටර්ව කන්ටැක්ට් කරන්න. එතනදී අපි චෙක් කරනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ ඊමේල් එකත් එක්ක මොකද්ද වෙලා තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ. සහ ඊමේල් එක අප්ඩේට් වෙන්න ඕනේ නම් ඒ දේවල් අපි අවශ්‍ය කටයුතු සලසලා දෙනවා. Okay. After that, this is about the main contact person. So, students who have registered related to Slim Business School Colombo, you can contact me. I am your course coordinator. So, don't hesitate to contact me related to any PCM related matter. I'm ready to help you. So, you can contact me via this mobile number. Please note down. Note 70-323-4411. Note 70-323-4411. So you can contact me via emails also. pcm@slim.edu.lk. pcm@slim.edu.lk. Colombo Slim Business School Colombo වලට අදාළව රෙජිස්ටර් වෙලා ඉන්න ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස්ලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ කෝස් කෝඩිනේටර් මම ඔයාලට පුළුවන් PCM සම්බන්ධ ඕනම මැටර් එකකදී මාව contact කරන්න. මම ලෑස්ති ඔයගොල්ලන්ට උදව් කරන්න. මගේ contact number එක තමයි 070-323-4411. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් මාව contact කරන්න මේ email address එක හරහා. අපේ email address එක තමයි pcm@slim.edu.lk. Okay, when it comes to the Slim Business School Kandy, you can contact Mr. G.R. Fernando related to any PCM related matters. So you can contact him via this mobile number. Please note down it. Note 70-326-5417. Note 70-326-5417. You can contact Mr. Fernando via emails also. His email address is fernando.r@slim.lk. fernando.r@slim.lk. When it comes to Slim Business School Matara, in there you can contact them via this number. Please note down it also. Note 41-222-7900. Note 41-222-7900 and 00. You can contact them via email also. Their email address is matara@slim.lk. matara@slim.lk. Okay. After that, after completing the PCM qualification successfully, you will be invited to participate for the Slim certification ceremony. In there, you will be awarded your certificate at this grand certification ceremony. So guys, now these are the things I needed to share with you. So now I hope that you will have a good knowledge related to PCM qualification, especially about why you should follow PCM as a marketing qualification. Finally, I would like to thank you all for joining with this session, and all the very best. Wish you all the very best, student, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Divyanjali, for introducing the entire program of this very illustrious professional certificate in marketing. Thank you so much. So with that, actually, we are concluding today's open day online, and we had an insightful day today with the welcome speech by Mr. Gayan, then our guest speaker, Mr. Shane Bernard, and our lecturer, Mr. Sampath Vijayasinghe, talking to all of you. And we had Ms. Divyanjali also talking to us on the program. So in conclusion, what we feel is marketing is an attractive investment that builds a brand that can be contested. Marketing is the ability to hit the mark and deliver the product or service to the customer's heart. So wish you all the very best, and we welcome you to this professional certificate in marketing. Thank you and have a very pleasant day.